Hi guys, and welcome back to another lesson. In this one we are going to be looking at Jimmy Eat World's Futures. Now this one is a special request for Louis Lalor. I hope I've pronounced your name right again, buddy. I struggle with these. There's your name. Tell me if I haven't got it right and I'll get it right next time. He's another new patron, and his just reward is choosing this tune. Now there are 3 guitarists in this band, so I will show you the main parts, but also some of the other little noodly bits that overlap. Now the tuning for this is down half a step, then drop D, and then you're going to put a capo on the 2nd fret. So now the opening riff is pretty badass. Got a superb chunky riffage. That is basically just all 3 open strings in that rhythm. Okay, so it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So you'll see the tab for that. You just need to lock that groove in basically. Now over the top of that there's there are actually 2 more guitar parts that get layered. The first one, which is kind of the main intro theme, I guess, goes like this. So that riff slowly is. That's the meat and potatoes of it, okay? That is the crux. Now there's a few ways you could actually play this. I think I probably mixed it up slightly there when I played it through. But you're always going to be playing a pull-off on the 7th fret and the 9th fret to the 2nd fret. Open basically, but it's the 2nd fret now. But you're always going to have that open low string in there as well, right? It's the first bit. Next bit is, and that you can play a load of different ways. You could just play 7 6 0, and then the open A and D, or whatever they're tuned to. I'm going to refer to them as their original tuning, okay? But that'll get a bit washy quite quickly. So you could also do, which is 0 7 for the last part. So as per the tab, that's how I'm playing it. Which is the 7th fret on the A string, 0 7, right? So that again. So you play that the first time. The second time round it's slightly different. It just plays this. Alright, so you're basically just playing. From that point you just play the open A and D. And a slide from somewhere up here on the low string, right? And then back into the first time round. And then the last time you play this. And that's, for me, the easiest way to play it. So that's the same as before, but then you're going to play 7 6 7 0. And that's just the same phrase twice. Now over the top of that there's another harmony, and it's played up here. I think it does actually use some weird pedal live actually, but you can play it like this. Exactly as per tab, so I'll just play that slowly. Okay, that's the one time, and then the last time is. Now I've played the rhythm part into my looper because we're also going to be using that in the verse, so I can show you that bit there too. But here's how it sounds together. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then for the harmony part, you just play that. Now, you could also play this. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Anyway, we are now into the verse, right? Now the verse is very straightforward. You're still playing this. The other part plays. Okay, which is basically 16th notes, and you're basically playing the 4th and the 3rd fret on the what would be the G and B string. You could play the open E as well. Won't matter. I think on the album version though, it's just those 2 notes. And the second chord is just a D5 basically. So. And that sounds like this. And that's it basically. So then there's a little overdub over the top which plays. And slowly, that is really simple, it's just. So that 3 times and then 8, 9, right? So 3 of. And then. And you just repeat that round for 3 bars. And then the last time around is just that. Really straightforward rundown. 7, 9 again. 10, 9 this time. B fret to G. 9, 9. And then you just play 2 double stops. Something along those lines anyway, right? Then you're into the chorus. The chorus riff's cool, it's just this. Round and round. And that's just basically barring the 7th fret for the first 3 strings and then 9th fret on the G. You're just playing 8th notes for, I think it's 2 bars. Now you can either move that down to here, or what I've seen one of them do is he just, he stays here. So he must be just playing the open low string and then an octave. So you're going to be muting basically the D string at this point. And that's it. Straightforward stuff. That riff plays around twice. And then in the second half, so on the second time round of that, you also hear this. For the last 2 bars, which is just 2-0 on the high string, 3-2 on the B. Played twice. Now in the second verse, there's another guitar part which plays quite a quick sort of. I can't remember the exact pattern, but basically rather than playing just the straight 16th notes, you do a little, you chuck in a 32nd note every now and again. So to get that effect, rather than just playing all downstrokes first, I'm then going to play a. Alright, so very slowly, instead of playing, you could play. then you're just playing 19, 7 on the B, 19 on the top. And it's palm muted as well. So noodle away there if you want to add that in as well. Then there's just an acoustic guitar part, so I'll go clean for that, which is just... just repeats around. Again, it's that same motif we played earlier, but it's just 7, 9, 8, 9. And there's another guitar that just plays this over the top of that. Again, pretty straightforward stuff. But when the rest of the band is sort of building up, you could play... or... it's all based around that chord, right? And then for the outro, there's just this basic variation, which goes... Right, so you're going to go up to the 11th fret and play. And then you play... like that, okay? So, you play around, you know, the chorus, the normal root. But the last time around, you're going to play a bar of the 7th fret. Up to the 11th fret, back to the 7th, up to the 9th. And then you smash back around that riff a couple of times and you are done. And thus endeth the lesson for our first look at Jimmy Eat World track Futures. So I hope you enjoyed that one, everyone out there. And Louis, I hope that was what you were looking for. And thanks again for your support, mate. If anyone else wants to check out Patreon, come and have a look below. It's good fun. Anyway, see you soon. Cheers, bye-bye.